my final days in Italy, I really wanted to share with you guys some of the lessons that I've taken away from my time here. Hey guys, it's Tess. Welcome to Wander Wealthy. I'm coming at you from the south again. I'm getting down to my final weeks in Italy, and we came back down south for a wedding, and it's really interesting because in the summer, this place was crowded, and now it is pretty much fall, so it's still really nice out, but no one is really here. All of the homes are kind of boarded up, or they close their shutters and they head back into town. So I'm by the sea, and I'm gonna find a place to sit so we can chat for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go on with my day. I'm really trying to take some time to myself to fully reboot. One of the things that I'm gonna mention in this video, but I wanted to get my last recordings in because this place is so beautiful. If you like my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the little bell that goes with it so you can be notified when I upload more videos. I do so on a weekly basis, all about personal growth, travel, and money, and I don't want you to miss a thing. Okay, so I have about 5 or 6 things that I really want to share in regards to what I've taken away from Italy and life lessons that I'm going to take and apply to my life, whether I'm here in the future or elsewhere. Thanks to that beautiful sea breeze, I had to take it to audio so that you could hear the words that I was saying, but now you can see the beautiful sights as I share with you the 5 life lessons I have learned from living La Dolce Vita. Number 1 is this concept and this saying, this phrase of piano piano. And if you are a musician, then you're familiar with this. Piano is soft and slow, and it's really this idea of living life a little bit slower, kind of slowing things down and enjoying the moment. The second lesson is to embrace time with your family. In Italy, family is so important, and they really do spend a lot of time with their family, whether it's on holiday or they live in the same town and they do regular standing Sunday lunches. And when I say Sunday lunch, I mean they start lunch at 1 p.m. and end around 5 p.m. The lunches including lots of conversation, lots of food, and lots of wine. And it's just embracing the time that you get to slow down and spend with your family and your loved ones, or even if it's not your family, it's your closest friends, and have that long time to really embrace those people around you. Vacations are the same, which takes me into the third lesson, which is to take time to fully reboot. If you've ever been to Italy in August, you'll notice that there's not many Italians to be seen around, and lots of stores are closed, and cafes and restaurants are closed. And that's because they have packed up their family in a car and headed south for the entire month of August, or at least 3 weeks. It's statistically proven that Americans don't take their full holidays that they're allotted from their workplace, because we have this society that has this perception of less holidays means more success. More working hours means more success. Less sleep means more success. This is really a dangerous cycle that we have gotten into. We need that time, and we tend not to do it because we are rushing through life and really focused on driving success. And in Italy, they take their holidays very seriously and spend a lot of time with their family, and it is a serious matter. The fourth lesson that I've learned from my time in Italy is that less is more. And this applies to so many things, and often the things that we overindulge in American culture. I'm talking about energy, like electricity and just the energy that we use to power our homes. I'm talking about food. I'm talking about space. And of course, Italy is a smaller country. They don't have as much space as we do in the States,
but they really do make the best use of the smaller spaces that they have. They can't use more energy because it's more expensive, but it also shows you to conserve energy and be a little bit more environmentally friendly. And then, of course, we can talk about the food. You always wonder why Italians aren't as fat as Americans, and why Americans have such a problem with heart disease and diabetes and obesity. And it really is because the approach in Italian culture is that less is more. They allow themselves to indulge in small servings of gelato and other sweets and pastries. But they don't overindulge by having to supersize everything. And this is really the idea for me to live a more intentional life and be more cognizant of what I'm using and what I'm accumulating and what I'm putting into my body and how I'm spending my time. And the fifth and final lesson that I learned from my personal experience of being in Italy is to really make an effort and immerse myself fully. Change is difficult, and it can be very, very hard to realize that people are different and cultures are different. And it's not that your way is better than the other person's way, but you're just used to and you're acclimated to the way that you live versus the way other people live. But my challenge is when you're faced with adversity, or you're faced with a different culture, or you're faced with working with people who have different opinions or different views towards life, to really embrace that difference and make an effort to speak their language. Whether they actually speak a different language or they just come from a different mindset than you do. Embrace that moment. Enjoy the fact that you're getting to experience this new way of looking or living life, and really try and make an effort to see life through their eyes and communicate through their language and live through the way that they live.
All right, that is it. Those are my 5 life lessons that I have learned from truly immersing myself in the Italian lifestyle and Italian culture. I think you all should come to Italy and experience it for yourself, but if not, take it from me, grab some of these things from the video and apply it to life, because you can't go wrong. You really can't. Before I go, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. It really supports my channel. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell to get notifications when I upload on a weekly basis. And feel free to join the Wander Wealthy private Facebook community. We're a group of women hanging out, setting goals, crushing goals, and improving our lives by focusing on improving our finances, our personal development, and exploring the world. So get in there, go to www.wanderwealthy.com/FB and get yourself in the group. I am signing off from the lovely southern Italy. I might be doing another video when I get back to Milan. If not then when I'm back in Chicago or even in the airport, who knows? Until then, I hope you wander wealthy. Ciao!